is Angelina O'Brien, and I am this year's NHS president. On behalf of all of our officers, members, and inductees, I would like to welcome all the parents, students, teachers, administrators, and other guests to the 2020 National Honor Society induction ceremony. We know this year has been unlike any other, so we greatly appreciate your flexibility in holding this ceremony via video. Please enjoy Josh Neighbors of Melville's Choir as he sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly gleaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
This National Honor Society induction ceremony serves to formally recognize those students who have successfully completed their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of our NHS chapter. For the current and former members who may be among our guests, we hope this will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you have also been charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. Our chapter is proud to be inducting these new members with tonight's ceremony, indicating the continuing emphasis on excellence that we represent for our school and community. Throughout the year, our members serve as role models for other students within our school. In addition to the strong academic records which establish eligibility for membership, our chapter members are leaders in many student service organizations which better our school and community through activities that work to improve others' lives, promote education, and honor our veterans. We are proud of this record of accomplishment and welcome the new members who bring new energy in support of our continuing work as NHS members. I would now like to introduce Mr. Jason Lander, Principal of Melville High School, to speak to our new inductees.
Hi, Panthers. I'd like to start off by saying congratulations on your induction into National Honor Society. You and our current NHS members represent some of the best and brightest that Melville has to offer. This is just one recognition of your hard work, persistence, and commitment to your community. I've been asked to talk about knowledge, which is closely aligned to the NHS pillar of scholarship. People often say that knowledge is power, but my message for you is that knowledge has no power and is of no value unless you put it into practice. Knowledge gives you tools and skills to accomplish great things, but it is your actions that will have an impact. Share your knowledge with others and reflect on how you can use it to improve your community. Again, congratulations on your induction in National Honor Society.
Thank you, Mr. Lander. I would also like to introduce Dr. Jessica Schmelsley and Mr. Greg Rosika, assistant principals to the junior and senior classes.
Congrats, 2020 NHS inductees. This is such a great honor. You should be proud of all your hard work so far. Congrats and good luck.
I remember being in National Honor Society in high school, and I can tell you confidently that this is going to look great on resumes, college applications, and open many doors for you in the future. Again, congratulations from your junior and senior principal. We wish you the best of luck this year and in your future.
Thank you, Dr. Schmelzy and Mr. Zika. My name is Joey Barrett, and I am this year's NHS Vice President. Membership in the Melville High School chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities that serve as standards for the society. Members of the chapter will now review these qualities for the candidates. Nominated students are meticulously reviewed through the 4 character traits that each National Honor Society member must possess. These 4 pillars of National Honor Society are scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Now, Alyssa Norrenburns, NHS Secretary, will describe scholarship.
Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours in reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn, even when formal education has ended, for human education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life, which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired only in one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. Scholarship means always doing the best work possible, regardless of impending reward. In the words of Nellie Bly, energy rightly applied and directed will accomplish anything. Now, Matthew Hansen, NHS Service Chair, will describe the characteristics of service.
Service can be established in the routine of the day's work where many opportunities arise to help others, both at school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need, without monetary compensation or public recognition, is the quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. We are committed to volunteering our time and talents to the creation of a better tomorrow. It is the kindness that we show through our actions that will have the greatest impact on our community. We seek opportunities to help those less fortunate and to honor those who have served before us. As a service club, the National Honor Society is highly concerned with giving its all to the school and community at large. In the words of retired General Colin Powell, there is no end to the good you can do if you don't care who gets the credit. Now, Lauren Tremusini, NHS Events Chair, will describe leadership.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking initiative in the classroom and in school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goal of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed, thus to lead in a meaningful and substantive charge to each of our members. Our members exhibit leadership by leading group activities in the classroom and in the community, being an officer in a club, being a primary member of the band or choir, or being a captain of a sports team. In the words of John Quincy Adams, if your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. Now, Emily Tran, NHS Publicity Chair, will describe the characteristics of character.
Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for each of us our individuality, our goodness. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is this force of character that guides one through life and, once developed, grows steadily within. Character is achieved and not received. It is a product of constant thought and action, the daily aspiration to make the right choice. The problem of character is a problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others, to be rather than seem. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. In the words of Anne Frank, human greatness does not lie in wealth or power, but in character and goodness. We will now begin the introductions of our new inductees. Alyssa Norrenburns and I will introduce our 2020 National Honor Society inductees.
Naida Abdujanovic, Ainur Akhmadova, Isabel Baker, Eleanor Becker, Jenna Benson, Caitlin Burhorst, Jenna Carter, Nada Chavchich, Benjamin Durkovich, Annalise Evans, Joshua Everding, Estefania Flores, Morgan Fulton, Madeline Gazelle, Samantha Galida, Sean Gallagher, Emily Goebel, Amanda Gulich, Adrian Gomez, Layla Hajikadunich, Paige Heitman, Ruth Hollander, Emma Johnson, Leah Kahn, Shayla Karch, Nicholas Carr, Murray Kimberlin, Gabrielle Kittinger, Isabel Kohler, Aaron Kolnick, Madeline Kordick, Taylor Kordick, Amel Lilick,
Dino Mamudovic, Michelle Martin Shahi, Haley Martin, Gianna Maggio, Emma Matashek, Nyla Mamedagic, Enna Massan, Medina Mashinovic, Spencer Moore, Leah Morganfield, Almadina Murguda, Samra Moikik, Kanan Mustafik, Alex Norenburns, Hannah Newkick, Abigail Pesilato, Mia Peters, Grace Potter, Joseph Powers, Lauren Rapp. John Rockapaw. Nerman Shabarejevic. Andrew Saddle. Chloe Schulte. Taylor Scott. Amila Sefik. Allison Schroff. William Tapp. Allison Trosky. Emily Vandover.
At this time, will the new inductees viewing at home please rise, raise your right hand as the inductee recite the pledge. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. I, being aware of the honor which is being bestowed upon me by my selection for membership in the National Honor Society, do hereby pledge my loyalty to this organization. It shall be my earnest purpose to give unsparingly of my time and energy toward the promotion of all school activities. I will strive at all times to be a modest student and will never knowingly bring reproach upon my school. Congratulations! You are the newest members of the Melville National Honor Society. You may now be seated.
This year, our inductees have selected Mr. Thomas Harper as their keynote speaker. Mr. Harper has been a teacher at Melville High School for 22 years. He has taught generations of students in multiple levels of English courses. He is a proud Melville graduate, class of 1994. He is also the father of two future Melville High School graduates, Cade, class of 2023, and Riley, class of 2025. If you cannot find Mr. Harper in the classroom, he is on the soccer field. For as long as Mr. Harper has been a Panther, he has been an active member of the soccer program, first as a player, then as an assistant coach, and currently serving as head coach. For the past 11 years, he has led our Panthers to multiple district championships, including the past 4 consecutive years. Mr. Harper is also a devoted husband and father and an accomplished outdoorsman. It is with great pleasure that I introduce Mr. Thomas Harper as our 2020 induction keynote speaker.
Good evening, and thank you for that wonderful introduction. My name is Tom Harper, and I'm an English language arts teacher at Melville High School. And I can't tell you what an honor it is for me to be here tonight as the selected guest speaker for the National Honor Society induction ceremony. However, I must warn you that the selection your children have made comes at a price. I have been accused of many things, but having the gift of the gab and getting off on a sidetrack might highlight the list. So I've decided, because there are parents present, I will do my best to stay on script and give a little bit of a teacher / coach / village elder type speech. First, let me congratulate all of you, but most importantly, my constituents, the newest inductees to the National Honor Society. You've worked tirelessly and are more than deserving of this recognition. As you heard in the introduction, I too was a student at Melville High School many, many moons ago, and the numbers aren't important. And wondering many of the same things that you now do, like what's for lunch? How long will practice be today? Is there a football game tonight? But in all reality, what does this all mean? How will this help me? Will I ever use this? How does this affect me? And I can safely tell you that it took a while to see that those lessons and long hours were about more than an essay or a test, and that the real lessons were about the choices to complete those projects and achieve those grades. It was more than calculations and perfect grammar. You've been led to discover what it means to be reliable, responsible, resourceful, and respectful young adults who are ready for anything. Even a global pandemic full of fear, weakness, and unknowns, yet you remain undeterred, facing every challenge, change, and bit of adversity with grace and determination. You found a means, you've adjusted, and you've succeeded. However, this was no accident. These very same choices that have landed you here tonight were learned in a time long, long ago, in a land far, far away, full of magic and mystique and knowledgeable guides who helped you on your journey. That land is kindergarten. And I would be remiss if I didn't work a piece of literature in that was shared with me so many years ago. And that piece of literature is a poem entitled All I Really Needed to Know I Learned in Kindergarten by Mr. Robert Fulghum. All I really needed to know I learned in kindergarten. All I really needed to know about how to live and what to do and how to be I learned in kindergarten. Wisdom was not at the top of the graduate school mountain, but there in the sand pile. And these are the things that I learned. Share everything. Play fair. Don't hit people. Put things back where you found them. Clean up your own mess. Don't take things that aren't yours. Say you're sorry when you hurt somebody. Wash your hands before you eat. Flush. Warm cookies and cold milk are good for you. Live a balanced life. Learn some and think some and draw and paint and sing and dance and play and work every day some. Take a nap every afternoon. When you go out into the world, watch out for traffic. Hold hands and stick together. Be aware of wonder. Remember the little seed in the styrofoam cup? The roots go down and the plant goes up. And nobody really knows how or why. But we are all like that. And then remember the Dick and Jane books and the first word you learned, the biggest word of all? Look. Everything you need to know is in there somewhere. The golden rule and love and basic sanitation, ecology and politics and equality and sane living. Take any of those items and extrapolate it into sophisticated adult terms and apply it to your family life or your work or your government or your world, and it holds true and clear and firm. Think what a better world it would be if the whole world had cookies and milk about 3 o'clock every afternoon and then lay down with our blankies for a nap. Or if all governments had a basic policy to always put things back where they found them and to clean up their own mess. And it is still true, no matter how old you are. When you go out into the world, it's best to hold hands and stick together. As you leave here tonight as representatives of the prestigious National Honor Society and the celebration is over, take with you one word from the poem and never forget to look. Look for opportunities, for inspiration, for love, to the future, for a solution, and don't forget to look for help. Look around you and learn and contribute and make informed decisions. And finally, look back on the relationships that you've established and look forward to those that will come. Those roots will continue to grow as long as you tend to them. Thank you so much for having me this evening. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. Congratulations to all of you, and I'm very proud of you being part of the National Honor Society and selecting me to be here with you tonight. Congratulations.
We wish to thank Mr. Harper for his dedication to the Melville community, as well as taking the time to celebrate the outstanding achievements of our newest Honor Society members. At this time, we wish to recognize the many teachers who have inspired our inductees. As said by the scholar Albert Einstein, it is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. Each one of our honored educators has proficiently exemplified the four qualities: character, service, scholarship, and leadership throughout their years in the teaching profession. Our new inductees have created the following montage to recognize these teachers for their excellence in educating and substantial influence that they have had on the individual members of the Melville Honor Society.
Thank you, Miss Wheatley, for all of your support in helping me to become the best student I can be.
Mr. Meese taught me how to have fun and not stress over school.
Hi, my name is Henna Nukic, and for my most inspiring teacher, I chose Mr. Boyd. Over the last couple months, Mr. Boyd has made such a positive impact on my life, and it's something that I can't thank him enough for.
One of the coolest teachers that I've had was Mr. Harper. Mr. Harper was my Honors English 2 teacher my sophomore year, and I really appreciated how he always tried to make us laugh and the positive learning environment that he provided.
Miss Fetch is one of my favorite teachers because she genuinely cares for her students and she's always there to support them.
Hey everyone, it's Nada, and I just wanted to give a quick shout out to Miss Horenberg for being one of my favorite teachers that I've ever had. She is so compassionate, a great person overall, and always pushes students to their fullest potential.
Mrs. Oglin is my most inspiring teacher because she's always working to better herself and her education and is always fighting for her students and believes in them even when we don't believe in ourselves.
My favorite teacher is Mr. Brown. I chose Mr. Brown because he's always there for us. He is always involved in whatever we do at Melville, and it's always pushing us beyond our limits and making us a better person.
Hello, my name is Billy Ward, and I chose Coach Heineman as my inspiring teacher. I've been playing football for him for 4 years, and every day he tells us to not make excuses and take responsibility for our actions. He has made me a better man.
Miss Wheatley has taught me to never give up and put my best efforts towards any challenge.
Hi, my name is Nerman Shodejij, and my favorite teacher is Daniel Lamping because despite being a history teacher, he actually makes class pretty fun.
My name is Morgan, and I chose Mrs. Bariga as my favorite teacher because she's not only my teacher, but she is also my cheer coach, and no matter in class or at practice, she is always pushing me to do my best.
I'm Allison, and I chose Coach Wu because I think she really listens to her students and genuinely cares about them.
Hello, this is Adrian Gomez, and I chose Ms. Giuliano as my teacher that has inspired me because she made math class very enjoyable for me last year. And anytime I needed help or anything like that, she was always there because she deeply cares about all her students' education.
Hi, my name is Michelle Martin Shahi, and my most inspiring teacher thus far has been Mr. Lamping. He has always been there for me, and he's always listened to my issues and pushed me to try harder for the things that I want to gain in the future. So thank you so much, Mr. Lamping, for being the most inspiring teacher I've had thus far.
My name is Dino Mahmutovic, and the teacher I nominated to be my inspiring teacher is Ms. Giuliano because she makes math class really fun, and you can really tell she wants her students to succeed, and she really helps all her students whenever you need her.
The most inspiring teacher I've had so far has been Miss Bach, my freshman year, because she was the first teacher to kind of treat us like adults instead of kids. And she was just super positive. She was really nice to all of us, treated us like people, and I really miss her. Hi, Miss Bach.
Hi, my name is Medina, and my favorite teacher at Melville High School has to be Miss Meyer because she's really easy to talk to, and she always gives me the best advice when I need it the most.
Mr. Scott has taught me how to win and lose, not only in sports, but also in life.
I chose Miss Rosa as my inspiring teacher because she's super awesome and she tries really hard to help all of her students.
Hi, I'm Erin Kolnick, and my favorite teacher is Mr. Boyd because he always has my back and he's very understanding. I can go to him for problems, inside or outside of school. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Samra, and I nominated Miss Rosa because I really like the way she teaches, and she's able to keep students engaged because of how fun she is. So I just really enjoyed having her last year.
My favorite teacher is Mrs. Forbes because she would bring us donuts sometimes, and she's been my tap teacher for all of high school, and she's just really nice.
I chose Miss Ball as my favorite teacher because she's been a day one supporter of mine and she always contributes to my successes whether she knows it or not.
Hi, my name is Isabel Kohler, and I chose Mr. Boyd as my inspirational teacher because along with being a super entertaining and funny teacher, he's always offered to help us with anything outside of class, and that just shows his unique compassion for his students.
For my inspiring teacher, I chose Miss Rikosh because she motivates me to be the best version of myself and out of the classroom.
Hello, my name is Jenna Benson, and I chose Mr. Odie because he has taught me many life lessons.
I chose Mrs. Juliana because she cares about her students a lot. She goes above and beyond for them and does her best to support them in every way.
My most influential teacher was my 7th grade English teacher, Mr. Cochran. He was a teacher that was never afraid to show emotion in class, so that was pretty cool.
For my inspirational teacher, I chose Coach Maddie, or some of you guys might know her as one of the nurses in the building. And I chose her because this season she really helped me become the best tennis player that I could be by being so motivational and inspiring. Like when I would get down on myself, she would be the person to bring me back up and get me ready for the next games. I also want to give a shout out to Coach Wu. I love you too.
My most inspiring teacher is Mrs. Fritz because she believed in me and everyone else since day one and throughout the entire school year.
My inspiring teacher is Mr. Parika because he makes his classroom fun, he makes it interesting, and he makes a very, very welcoming environment.
Hello, my name is Josh Everding, and my favorite and most inspiring teacher throughout all of high school has been Mrs. Wheatley because she's helped me with so much and pushed me to do more things in high school, and has just been a great friend along the way.
Hi, I'm Joseph Powers. I chose Dr. Abini as my favorite teacher, and that is because Dr. Abini always made class fun, and he always knew a lot about the subject and really enjoyed teaching the subject. That's why I liked him so much.
My name is Nida, and I chose Mr. Lamping as most inspiring teacher because he makes learning fun and conveys his passion for the subject he teaches.
So I chose Miss Rikosh because she has always inspired me to push myself and just be a better person than I was the day before.
My name's Gabby, and I chose Miss Marshall because she taught us a whole bunch of useful information and she allowed us to be creative and independent in her class.
Hi, my name is Naila Mehmetagic, and my favorite teacher at Melville is Mr. Meese because he's really helpful and I really enjoyed his chemistry class.
Hi, my name is Enna. The teacher I chose is Mr. Jackson, and I chose him because I think he is so fun and funny, and I had a great time learning from him in his Honors Algebra 2 class. His class was definitely one of my favorite classes to go to because I always knew I would smile and laugh when I'm in there.
Hi, I'm Amila Safich. I chose Miss Bush because she was a very supportive teacher and I could always come to her no matter what, and she never let any of her students down.
Mr. Brown is my favorite teacher because he inspired me to pursue my passion of music.
I chose Mr. Harper as my most inspiring teacher because he pushes students in and out of the classroom. He sets a good example for them, makes lasting connections, and pushes them towards success.
I chose Miss Whaling as my most inspiring teacher because she is so kind and is always willing to help you no matter what.
My most inspiring teacher is my 4th grade teacher, Mrs. Lubely, because she helped me be better academically in the classroom and also behaviorally in the classroom. So I still have those values today.
Hi everybody, my name is Taylor Kordick and I would like to shout out my swim coach, Dr. Valentino. DV is my favorite teacher because he is a great swim coach who makes the swim team a very positive and fun environment. And he is always super supportive and helpful during swim meets. Thank you.
I chose Mr. Parika because during school and during sports, he has always pushed me to be my best and try my hardest.
I'm Ruth Hollander, and I chose Mr. Harper for my favorite / most inspirational teacher because he really helped me come out of my shell freshman year.
My name is Leah Kahn, and I chose Mrs. Drew. Mrs. Drew has always inspired me to keep learning and go deeper into every topic that I'm interested in.
Hi, I'm Chloe Schulte, and the teacher I picked is Miss Biffer from second grade. And the reason I picked her was because she taught me to be a nice person, especially those to people who might need some extra help during class.
My name is David Tapp, and my most inspiring teacher is Mr. Brown. His strong work ethic and passion for everything he does provides an amazing example for students, and he has an engaging and exciting way of teaching that keeps you from thinking about anything else.
I appreciate Miss Meshke because I've had her as a teacher since 6th grade all the way to now. Every time I have her in the morning, she's always so positive and ready to start the day, and it makes me ready to start the day at school every day.
I choose Miss Corling as the most inspiring teacher I know because she always supports you and simply wants what's best for you. She pushes you to do your best and try, even if it seems scary. All my favorite memories take place in her class.
My name is Paige Heitman, and one of my favorite teachers is Mrs. Brown. She made the band room a great place to be, and she took us on field trips that became some of my favorite memories from middle school.
I chose Miss Drew because she took the time to answer and understand all my questions that I had, and she let me talk to her about anything and everything that I possibly needed.
Hi, my name is Emma Matashek, and my favorite or most inspiring teacher is Ms. Ogelin because I really like what we learn in her class. It makes me look at things from new perspectives.
Hi, so for my inspiring teacher, I chose Mr. Harper because of all the lovely conversations I had with him about sports, and his class was just always a great way to finish my day.
I chose Mr. Harper for my most inspiring teacher because he helped make English last year more interesting and fun, and his teaching style really helped me retain a lot more information than I usually do, which really helped a lot with English.
Hi, my name is Mia Peters, and a teacher who has inspired me is Miss Wheatley because I feel like I can come to her with anything and she'll give me a real answer. Like in the sense that if I was having issues with something, school related or non-school related, I can always talk to her about it, and she's always been a big supporter with my schoolwork and always pushing for the best for me, and I just think that she's an awesome teacher. So, good job, Miss Wheatley.
Hi, my name is Annalise, and my favorite teacher is Miss McKelvey because every day I had her, she always put a smile on my face, and that set me up for a good rest of the day.
Hello, my name is Madeline Kordick, and my favorite teacher is Miss Rikash. She's my favorite teacher because she is always so supportive and so encouraging and so helpful, both on the track field and in the classroom.
My name is Abby Waxnicht, and I chose Mr. Jackson because he's one of my favorite teachers, and I still talk to him even though I had him freshman year.
Hello, I'm Andrew Saddle, and my favorite and most memorable teacher is Mr. McCandless, Leo McCandless. He has, on a personal level, always been able to assimilate with me and understand where I'm coming from, and he has been the most down-to-earth teacher I have had.
My freshman theater teacher, Mr. Moore, is the person who has inspired me most. He helped me figure out what I wanted to do for the rest of my life.
Congratulations to the newest members of Melville National Honor Society. We know you will continue to demonstrate strong leadership, scholarship, character, and service because that is what being an NHS member entails. I'd like to thank our advisors, Mr. Cloby and Ms. McKelvey, and the senior officers of the National Honor Society for their hard work in organizing this very unique induction ceremony for what has been a school year that none of us will soon forget. Please join me at home once again in congratulating our newest members. Thank you all for attending our National Honor Society induction ceremony.